Okay, so we are live streaming. So day 2 of the Gupta Navratri and also the opening of the 7/7 portal. आज जगन्नाथ यात्रा भी है. So interesting. Sahara Devi. Okay, interesting. So day 2 of the Gupta Navratri is celebrated for Ma Tara, and Ma Tara is said to be the goddess of Mukti. Okay. 7 is also a very spiritual number. It's a number of, again, spirit. It's a number of magic. It's a number of जो हम कहते हैं white magicians होते हैं, Merlin. So it's a nice coincidence. Probably I keep finding coincidences for all of these sessions because when you look for it, then you are able to see it. So 7/7 portal is again, if you know, हम कई साल से 8/8 portal करते आ रहे, which is the Lions Gate portal. So this after this we are going to move to the Lions Gate portal, and it's a good time to prepare for it also. So we in between we have the क्या कहते हैं Guru Purnima, and after that let's see what's the date for Lions Gate. So 8/8 of the Lions Gate, उसी के आसपास खुलेगा. Yeah. So this year Lions Gate is going to be interesting as well because it will be 8/8/2024, right? So it will be 888. So yeah, probably we'll do a preparation for it, and we'll also do a lovely meditation around that time. So now we've already completed 6 months into this year, right? So it's a good time also to reflect on what has happened, and I'm sure this year, being the year of Saturn, I'm sure we are all having a different kind of a spiritual journey. Like when I see myself, I feel that it has been spiritually, this year has been very uplifting, or you can say it's again kind of bringing me back to the practice. It is kind of bringing me back to um, enhancing the spiritual knowledge and wisdom that is available. And also, the kind of contacts or the kind of books that the kind of podcasts that are showing up are also very related to the spiritual journey. So it's in a way, तो कई बार क्या होता है, अब जैसे it's almost been 12 years um, being on the path of pranic healing, but as a seeker, your the rigor of your practice keeps going up and down. I'm sure आपके साथ भी ऐसा आपने महसूस किया होगा that the rigor of the practice, it's not that you have the same kind of energy for these practice throughout your journey. So you keep falling up and down and up and down. But I remember I met a person in 2013-14 में. I'm still a friend of his, and we were talking about कि कभी भी ये up and down हो, लेकिन इतना down ना हो that we fell off from a safe limit. So the safe limit is like इसके ऊपर रहे, so you can always catch up with the spiritual journey, or whatever is there for. But agar iske niche chale gaye, then it's like, again you'll have to restart with everything. So I remember having this conversation with him, and we were just like, bas bhagwan ka itna grace bana rahe that on this journey, even because at that time I didn't have a child, and I was traveling a lot for work. So कई बार ऐसा होता था कि इतना कुछ, like you start feeling that इतना कुछ मिल गया है, अब ये रहे मेरे साथ, ये कहीं मुझे छोड़ के ना चला जाए. So all, the insecurities that you have with people, you also have with your spiritual journey, because you start enjoying so much, and you know that what you were before that. So before being on the spiritual path, you were a different kind of person, and when you are on the spiritual path, you're a different kind of a person, and the mess that you've come through, and the kind of peace and calm that you can create if you continue your practice as well. So that is a blessing, that is a blessing for all of us. So I remember that, this was one fear that I had, कि इससे, कुछ भी हो लाइफ में, बट मैं इससे नीचे थ्रेशोल्ड ना जाए. So by God's grace, I feel 2024 has again been a year where it's just pushed you up. And now when I see, it's interesting. 12, it's like 12 years. So June of 2012 is when I went to Ladakh. And around May, June of 2012 is when I went to Bhutan. So, yeah, pure 12 saal. So it's very interesting how this cycle has taken place. And if you see, maybe it's the 12-year cycle of the sun, or though I have to learn more about the 12-year cycle of the sun, but people say that ye jo cycle hoti hai, this is also interesting, and it happens in our lives. So there is a lot that you can learn. You can जब चीजें हो जाती, that is when you start putting things together, right? You start seeing connection and correlation. जब होती है तब नहीं पता होता. But now when you sit back and you see what has happened in the last 12 years, then probably you start connecting the dots and you start seeing why things happen that way. So I think gratitude is one thing that we all can practice while we are on day 72 of the GIC, and being the 7/7 portal. I want you to, probably we'll all reflect on how 2024 has been in terms of our spiritual journey. I'm sure those of you who are joining through these sessions also, the kind of variety that is available in these meditation has also probably helped you shift something within yourself, right? So even you've got a taste of different kind of meditation, cleansings, mantra chanting, chakras, right? So there is a lot that is available, and if you've been able to do 70 days of these meditation, or thoda bahut miss bhi kiya, 60 days, so 2 months out of 4 months, 2 months out of the 6 months that have gone by, you have been into the practice. So which is a big milestone, right? To be able to do these sessions on a daily basis. So personally, for me also, this is a big achievement, because you always have an excuse sometimes when you don't have time, but consciously taking out time for these sessions and being able to meditate along with you all is like a blessing in disguise for me as well. So it is something that probably we'll all feel happy about, that we took out that 1 hour to just focus on ourselves without using phones, without being distracted by anyone, and just focusing on ourselves. So from a growth perspective, I'm sure this is something that even you will notice in the long time when you look back into the year 2024, ever, maybe aage chal ke. So it's a beautiful, beautiful opportunity for all of us, right? So anything that you would want to suggest as part of 7/7 portal we can do. But main cheez hai, I want all of us to reflect on the 6 months journey that you've taken, spiritually, intellectually, emotionally, and maybe appreciate. Samara, I'm not feeling hurt because one second. ये लग रहा है पापा से करवा रहे ना तो लग रहा है
तो इस वाले से आप शार्पनर पकड़ लीजिए।
नहीं तो उल्टे हाथ से नहीं हो पाएगा, एक बार पापा से करा ले। और ये पेंसिल भी नहीं अच्छी, पापा आ जाएंगे।
पेंसिल अच्छा है।
अच्छा हाँ, so if there is anything that you would want to suggest, we can also do that. Or else, I was going through a beautiful podcast, we'll have something from there. Because
yes sir,
कुछ है ऐसा question. कल की meditation nobody spoke, so probably we can take a feedback and then move on to if there is anything that you would want to focus on.
these all 3-4 days of meditation are really very very deep, very fast.
Very the cleansing is also very good, right?
Coming to 6 months now,
Huh?
this has been a roller coaster journey.
This has been a roller coaster journey.
Yes,
Yeah.
6 months have been a roller coaster journey. But वही बात है, spiritual practice has taken off.
Taken off. I completely agree, and I'm so grateful.
There was for some time, for some couple of years, I was feeling the disconnect, but somehow the connection has been reignited, restored.
I know, and probably मेरे साथ क्या होता है when this happens, then I am like, how can I keep it more intact? How can I make it more impactful? So I've gone into that mode as of now. I really want to go deeper because मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ये जो opportunity आती है ना to be on a spiritual high, obviously jitna high aap jate ho, you will also come down, and this is the law of cycles. This is what happens. It's just that you make the most of this time because the uh, Saturn retrograde will also support you. 2024 is going to support you. Lionsgate is coming, it will also support you. So there is a lot that you can look forward to and start creating. Start creating.
Support तो मेरे ख्याल से हमेशा available रहता होगा, but now we are utilizing the cycle in a better manner.
Probably. But
Because we are aware, so we are utilizing everything which can come our way. And एक चीज और है कि the maintenance of condition है, अभी ज्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ता कौन क्या सोचता है, क्या कहता है. I am centered in myself.
Yeah, I agree.
This has been a big takeaway.
In fact, that's what I'm observing, that I can be amidst जो कहते हैं ना in the eye of the storm. So when you are in the eye of the storm, you are at peace.
Yes, minor changes तो over the day, over the period रहती, मगर major चीजें मतलब majorly you think कि हाँ you are composed, you are centered, you are at peace with yourself.
Absolutely.
This is a major shift.
I agree. पर जैसे मतलब बहुत सारी चीजें लाइफ में आई थिंक आई अभी जैसे आप कह रहे सपोर्ट, I feel, every, like you have 7 chakras, right? You have 7 chakras, and उन 7 chakras की अपनी energy है, उन 7 chakras की अपनी एक vibe है, उनका एक अपना you can say note है, right? So this 2024, so जैसे हमारी spiritual journey, अगर मैं 2-4 साल इधर उधर करूं, तो I think age wise also this is helping because the child has grown up. For me personally, Samira has grown up. There is a certain freedom in at the work side at this point of time. So everything is aligned beautifully. Samira, I don't like your
sharpener. Sharpener is good.
मुझे लगता है स्पिरिचुअली हमारी भी एक एपोजी और पेरिजी होता है.
हाँ,
You hit a high, you hit a low, you hit a farthest point, you hit a closest point.
yeah. But putting it all together now, you start seeing. जैसे I heard somewhere, I think Sadhguru was telling that there is this, there are certain years in your life that help you take off. So I think 33 year, 33rd year, then around 42 years for men. There are certain जहाँ पे energy also supports your growth. And then I think कि जो मैं 7 year cycle बता रही थी, तो 7 year cycle में आपका जो Saturn period होता है for everyone, it is starting from the 42nd year to 49th year, right? So ये cycle जो आपकी Saturn cycle होती है 7 years वाली, 42 to 49, I think ये भी कई जगह you're getting to experience. And Saturn, like I said, it's a good time for, मतलब वो आपको सब चीज से हटा देगा, and it will make you focus on probably, you know, you, your character, your virtues, your discipline. It will become like the highlight of the life. And somehow, I feel now that
अपनी
ये जो
expectations तोड़ता है बाकी सब. So
हाँ,
you left with nothing except yourself.
it breaks your ego. It breaks your ego down, and you just have to surrender because there is no option. Because आपको पता है कि आप कुछ कर नहीं पा रहे हैं. There are times when you are made to feel very small. And when I say
Even
small,
otherwise, this period is coming after 5,000 years. महाभारत काल के बाद ये 2000 से शुरू हुआ था. 2010 के अंदर it started rolling, and this will last up to 2030. So this is a period of major change, major upheaval. So अभी इस period के अंदर, इस 10 साल के अंदर, you will find many people pulled towards spirituality
yeah,
because there is no other thing left. That is the only hope.
yeah,
Major changes we are seeing. Economies are crashing. World
mm,
order is changing.
you're right. Yeah, I think it's an opportunity that is presented to all of us, and it's time that
Yes.
we take full फायदा of that opportunity.
Taste the real thing except वो paraphernalia छोड़ के सही चीज के ऊपर फोकस.
सही, हाँ, very true. So like, पता आप अगर आधा घंटा भी कमरे में अकेले बैठे या फोन वोन इस्तेमाल करें, मुझे ऐसा लगता है there is so much dropping, there's so much going on, and it's in the good sense,
After
maybe.
yesterday's cleaning, today when I was meditating, it was looking, मतलब मेरे को ऐसा लगा जैसे वो प्रिज्म के अंदर होगा.
हाँ,
एक तरफ से लाइट आती है और दूसरी तरफ से वो 7 colors की लाइट you can see.
hmm,
It was like that only. कि, light is spreading in 7 colors.
yeah. Beautiful, that's so beautiful. So today I was going through a podcast. Probably I'm liking this guy, Matthias D. Stefano. So this guy is, said to be one who is remembering. So he is very much aware of the previous lifetimes that he's had. So कई बार होता है, there are a lot of things that we have learned. Like I've been studying with Master Hector. So there are some seeds that were probably thrown. So when you listen to somebody else describing a similar thing, because most of the time people are not discussing these things. You don't have much material outside who is able to speak about these things um, simply. So I was just going through, this beautiful podcast, and in that podcast, like our planet, so all of us represent the planet. So we are all जैसे हम इंडिया रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, सो जो लार्जर गैलेक्टिक सिस्टम है उसमें वी आर रिप्रेजेंटिंग इन अर्थ. ओके, सो वी आर अर्थ, and our whole purpose is to be able to connect with earth, right? And your connection with earth is again the mother aspect. The mother aspect is love with wisdom, so loving kindness and with wisdom. So that is the you can say the core virtue that we are here to master, because that is the virtue that the planet earth has to master in this cycle of the galaxy. And so all of us are being presented with an opportunity to learn more about love. And like, you cannot learn about love with presence of love. You will learn about love with the absence of love. So you always learn through conflict. It's not that, things will come to you on a platter, because if you don't know what is absence of love, then you will not be able to appreciate the love that you have. Okay, so this is the probably the agenda for all of us, to be able to connect with uh, the earth, and we call it Mother Earth because there is a reason to calling Earth the Mother Earth. So in the galactic system, or you can say in our galaxy, Saturn is not called the Mother Earth, or the Jupiter is not called the Mother Earth. So Mother Earth is called Mother Earth because of certain characteristics that this planet has, and by being part of that, you can say, system, we are all required to be in certain synergy or certain alignment with the qualities or with the agenda of evolution for the planet. And because this is the mother in the galaxy, we will be protected. We will be protected by other forces. And when you call other forces, these could be extraterrestrial, these could be, interplanetary system. We will always be protected, and that is the reason why we see that certain beings come to so for example, in Vesak we say Lord Buddha comes down in order to propagate the plan for the coming years for on Vesak, and we are being watched, we are being monitored, we are being guided so that we do not destroy, because if we destroy ourselves, the entire galaxy or the entire planetary system is going to suffer because of our failure. Okay. So this is for the first time probably I listened to a podcast, and if you are a student of Master Hector, or you read Alice Bailey books, or you read the solar system, you will get to know that there is so much that is outside of the planet as well, but we are not aware. Also, kind of beings that you're trying to look, or the life that you're trying to see on other planets may not be possible, as we have certain, so life adapts itself. So we have adapted to the planet, and so we have a body, and several bodies. But where the temperatures are high and the physical body cannot exist, be aware that the other bodies could be a possibility, right? So there is life in probably different state. Now we know that there are three aspects of Trinity, which is the will, the love, and the power aspect, right? And every planet, or maybe every other system, might have its own based on the requirement of their species or beings that are there. They would have their own quality that they would have to master. So maybe some system would have to master will, some system would have to master power, but we here on earth have to master love, the second ray, or the loving kindness is what that we have to learn. So every planet is also going through their evolution. Their species are also going through an evolutionary path, and so is the planet Earth. And that's why, there is so much effort that, the every generation is trying to put in order to connect with the planet. Now you have to understand that because we come from the planet, we are all made of the Earth. Obviously our sharir is made of the earth part. So whatever you are noticing outside of you, the complex technology that you are seeing outside of you, now we have to catch up to build the inner technology that's sophisticated, right? We have to, in fact, the inner technology is quite sophisticated, but we do not know because we were not born with a manual. We have to learn to, understand, connect, explore the inner technology that is within us. And meditation or your spiritual progress is helping you explore that technical specifications that you are born with. So it's a lovely time, or you can say, to be able to, how many of you feel that it is samajh mein aa raha hai? So to be able to even understand all of this, or to be able to appreciate all of this, is somewhere, um, gives you a lot of, you can say, you get to know that the petty stuff that is happening in your life, although we make it our life, it's not about that. So, maybe the troubles in our relationship, or the financial condition of our bank balance, or our children, all of that, probably it becomes the main, you can say, the dominant note. But all of this is basically noise. And when I say noise, don't take it in other sense. It's just that your whole idea or your whole life will be sorted if you're able to connect yourself, connect within. So when you are in perfect harmony, in alignment with this triple or the trinity aspect within you, you will see that so many of your things will fall into place. Because then the kind of energy, the frequency, the vibration that you will hold will, again, by the laws of physics, it'll start attracting the right people, the right kind of things in your life. How many of you've seen people change overnight? कई बार ऐसा होता है कि एक बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम आपको दिख रही है, बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम, एंड मे बी सालों लग गए उस प्रॉब्लम में, एंड देन ओवरनाइट यू वेक अप एंड यू सी दैट देयर इज अ चेंज, या वो चीज हो गई जो बहुत टाइम से आप चाह रहे थे, जिसके लिए आपने बहुत मेहनत की थी. इट चेंजेस. And then, when you see such situations, you also understand that uh, probably I was trying so hard. I didn't have to try so hard on that situation. I just had to work on myself. And when I start doing that, things change. जैसे कई बार मेरी लाइफ में प्रोफेशनल सिचुएशंस को लेके ऐसी मारामारी हो चुकी है. When I'm like, I'm so done with a particular project. I'm not able to tolerate a particular boss. I'm like, क्या हो रहा है मेरी जिंदगी में? Then all of a sudden, situation turns around. And जितना probably मुझे डर था, या जितना मैं सोच रही थी कि चीजें खराब हो सकती हैं, it didn't happen. And probably I got a project, or I got the boss left or whatever. But it just happened magically. So the moral of the story is, in your duty is not to correct, change, work on other people. Your sole duty is to be able to work on yourself, showing up for yourself. And like I said, we've done like 72 sessions. मतलब it's a accomplishment कि last 6 months में अगर आपने 2-2.5 महीने मेडिटेशन करी है, और 1 घंटा आप यहाँ पे आए हैं, and you've been able to give that 60, हम तो ज्यादा ही देते हैं, around 90 minutes. If you've been able to do that, uh, the karma that you have generated is now going to propel and create and move things forward in a way that you'll have to just be, in the receptive mode. You'll have to just sit and say, "De do." So I'm just waiting, and I know that although you shouldn't have any attachment, but I know that there is a give and take cycle that happens, and even if I don't say that I will be receiving, but I'm sure certain good is going to come up. And when God has to make things good for you, he will do it in magical ways, and in जैसे कहते हैं, जब भगवान देता है तो छप्पर फाड़ के देता है. So I think probably you'll have to park all the struggles that you are going through in your life and just focus on, being consistent during these 21 days जो हम अभी गुरु पूर्णिमा पे करना चाहते हैं. You'll have to surrender. You surrender. Just let go. And do these meditation, do your purification. अच्छे मन से चीजें करो, donate, and just see. You leave it to God. But I'm sure that whatever problem that you are going through, if you're able to create that transformation within, something magical is going to happen. I don't, with me, it's like jab Bhutan ka tha, last year, when I paid up for Bhutan, I was just waiting for Bhutan. Like, kuch to magical hone wala hai, kuch to magic. And that excitement was so strong. I knew that my life would change after. Like, I'm sure मैं पहले से ही बोलने लगती हूँ, और my sister says तुम बहुत जल्दी चीजें बता देती हो. But yeah, I know that is one thing. I need to keep things to myself. पर अब ये हो चुका है. So I'm just telling you, I was so looking forward to things, and I was so looking forward to this experience. And by God's grace, people who had gone with me, they all said the same thing, that this was magical. And if they were not part of that small group that I had there, they would have missed out on certain things. So it was like, everything was trying to make it happen. And कई बार आपको पता चल जाता है, and it is, you know that this is special and this is going to be special for you. So, wait for your turn. कई बार हम लोगों को देखते हैं बहुत तेजी से भागते हुए, या we see that people who are not able to, probably in our eyes, जिन्होंने बहुत effort नहीं किया होता, या हमें लगता है कि deserving नहीं है. We shouldn't judge that way. But we see them moving very fast in life, and we see them, at a certain uh, stage, or we see them at a certain point in life, and we feel that, probably I'm also equally deserving, right? Well, it's not that, मुझे वहाँ होना चाहिए था, but, you're equally deserving. So sometimes you are made to wait, because God is trying to give you something so big that for that you need to be prepared, right? So in your life, like, that's what I want to say. Every person who's going to watch this video today on the 7/7 portal, understand that you are working on making your spirit better. And when you are working on making your spirit better, again, you're working with subtle energies. It might take time, but then this work is very, very permanent. This work is very deep rooted into the lifetime work that you're doing in this incarnation, right? So don't hurry. Just wait, be patient, and like, groom yourself and be prepared, because when God will start giving you, it would be difficult for you to, you know, just कहते हैं ना, क्या करे इसका, क्या करे इतनी blessings का, you will be in that mode. So, I must say that the beautiful drive that we did on Vesak, some of the people, they contributed so beautifully. I was like, thanks to Abhi, I see him, and I just keep blessing him for the kind of contribution he made, and he actually propelled the entire, you can say, drive through his intention. He doesn't even know that. Like, if he would not have pushed me, I would not have gone to that kind of a number. But it doesn't happen just like that, So there is an energy, there is an intention, and that is put into. But that good that you've planted will definitely come back to you in ways that probably you don't even know how, right? So, and thank you, Abhi. You've always been asking me about Zero Hunger Drive, and we've actually registered, and it's now called Zero Hunger Drive Foundation. So we are working on, so it's established as an NGO now, and we are working on other legal aspects. So thank you, Abhi, and thank you for everybody who contributed to it. So Bhutan Jane Pe, I was working on registering this foundation, and I had no idea, and I got somebody who said that I'll help you out, and thankfully everything is done.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Sargan.
Yeah,
I
so
mean, that's a good news. Like, your
it's a wonderful
publishers.
news, and I must, thank you for pushing and talking about it, like you always said. So I have to open the current account and all those formalities, but MCMA registered ho gayi hai, and we have the name Zero Hunger Drive Foundation now, which I wanted. Like people were saying, Zero Hunger मिलने में बहुत, Zero Hunger Drive जो और उसका already name था, वो वैसे ही register हो गया.
This is
So
nice, actually. I just want to donate some, like, I just want to contribute before 31st. And I just checked with you.
अच्छा, you wanted to contribute for Guru Purnima? आपकी आवाज
And just kept wanted to for and there was next
थोड़ी रोबोटिक सी हो गई आवाज. विकास मेरी तरफ है या आपकी तरफ भी है?
मेरी तरफ भी है. I can't hear
अच्छा,
him properly.
अभी आपका नेटवर्क ब्रेक हो रहा है. Oh, probably. So yeah, so it's interesting, how this happened, Vikas. मतलब ये काफी सालों से मैं ट्राई कर रही थी. नहीं, ट्राई नहीं करती एक्चुअली, सालों से मेरे मन में था that I'll do it, but वो नहीं हुआ. And then this year it happened, and it seamlessly happened, and I was like, wow, ये अगर इतने आराम से होना था तो ये पहले क्यों नहीं हुआ. So yeah, there are ways that when I applied for it, that guy was saying, आपने इतना काम किया है और आपने कभी, and there are people who will apply for it and they've not done any work. So there is so much that is happening, and I'm sure हर चीज का अपना एक टाइम होता है, डिवाइन टाइमिंग जिसे हम कहते हैं. कई बार हम बोर हो जाते हैं उसके इंतजार में, but I'm sure life has so much to offer, right? So okay. उस पॉडकास्ट में ना एक और, so this, the mother aspect that I said, this was like something that I'm trying to understand, because I did this one 45 lessons का session with Master Hector, where he was trying to explain the solar system. So कई सारी चीजें होती है that you have so many, मतलब इन सब चीजों में आपके पास बहुत सारे questions होते हैं, but then you don't know कोई कौन आंसर करेगा. So through this podcast, all of it got, not all of it, but yeah, I got a direction on why Om Mani Padme Hum, why loving kindness and non-injury is the virtue, is the first virtue and the only virtue that Master Choice says कि अगर इसको master कर लिया, then जो remaining 4 हैं, they are taken care. Hi Jaya.
Hi, sorry. There was a network issue at my end. I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay, it got disconnected actually.
कोई बात नहीं. So आप क्या कह रहे थे? 21st के लिए कुछ कह रहे थे?
तो मैं बोल रहा था कि 31st से पहले मुझे लाइक प्राणी किलिंग में कुछ डोनेशन करना था. तो when I checked the website MCK's Trust Fund, they were not accepting it. Like, so I think they closed it before 3-4 days. And then I checked. I thought, let me check with you. And then you said you also don't have. You are planning to do that, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Then again, I contacted the Karnataka Foundation, and luckily I got the link which was accepting it. And then again, you said you are also like planning to start or something. Then okay, let me do it at both the places. So it just like it just happened. I mean, like it was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. No, see, मैं वही कह रही हूँ कि sometimes you don't know, like your intention made me work on it, and then somebody like I said that I want to register a company, and like I was like so slow, and then I got a number saying ये CA आपको help कर सकता है zero hunger drives को register कराने में. And he said पहले उनका personal पे काम करना है आपको उधर, and I said zero hunger को पहले करते हैं. And by the time I returned from Bhutan, the documentation was done. And name में थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो रहा था because then my husband said I got a name called Saram. I don't know. They said ऐसे ही कर दो अभी register. And my husband said I'm not going to sign on NOC. घर का NOC का कुछ लगता है. I'm not going to sign for Saram because it looks like Sharam Zero Hunger Foundation. So I told them इसको name को हटाओ and we need to have this name. And then she said give me two. कोई एक हो पाएगा. There's so many things. बिकॉज हमें तो लगता है सब कुछ हम करेंगे तो हो जाएगा. मैं ऐसे जीरो हंगर राइज फाउंडेशन हो जाएगा, आप ये डालो. एंड इट हैपेंड. इट टुक लाइक 4 days and we got the name Zero Hunger Rise Foundation registered with MCA as an NGO. So thank God for that. And I feel that probably there is a lot more that is going to come up through this. It's such a like it's so close to my heart thing. So yeah, like I'm so grateful Abhi for you checking on कि इसका ATG. So I was just asking ये क्या होता है, वो क्या होता है, कैसे apply करें. So he said we'll gradually do it, and maybe by next year we will be able to reach to those certification and all of that. So let's hope and pray that all of this happens, because we've really done a lot of good work in Zero Hunger Drives Foundation, right? So thank you. And yeah, so coming back to the theme of 7/7, which is again, like I said, 7/7 is all about spirit. When I say spirit, it is about your soul, right? Integration of lessons of the previous 6 months. And I'm sure, all of us, we've had a lot of lessons, especially, I'm sure, whatever, it could have been a tough year for some of us in different ways. But by God's grace, because of what I have in my hand at this point of time, when I say, have in my hand, it's like spiritually, जो है, वो उसे बहुत बड़ा feel नहीं होने दे रहा, which is also a beautiful thing. So probably we should be grateful for all of that. Now, like I said, we are part of the Mother Earth, right? So this planet is a very safe haven for any civilization that probably diminished. So it's like we are like planet Earth. So we were told a story that जो plan of ये जो galaxy का हमारा galaxy क्या planetary system का एक plan था, it was being executed on moon. But moon पे जो civilization थी उन्होंने destroy कर दिया अपने आप को. And then now this experiment or this evolution thing is happening on Earth. So this was a story that was told to us, somewhere, and it stayed in my head. And now, so like all the planets, like I say, every planet has a different name and a different role to play in the solar system. Okay, so you can visualize that all of us, just say we are made up of different virus organisms, So the person that you are seeing, iske piche, there is like a trillion cells and colonies of, virus and bacteria and all working together, right? So if you imagine that this is what is Mother Earth, and we are all those bacteria and organisms within Mother Earth. So if Mother Earth has to fulfill an objective, we all have to align with the Mother Earth, right? And if we are in alignment, we will be able to sail through this, or contribute to the larger evolution of the solar system. Okay, so that is the reason why we are trying to connect with the Mother Earth, why we are blessing the Mother Earth, why it is so important to create that love, joy, respect with the planet, We have to, because we are living in that planet, we are part of that ecosystem. So people, or you can say, when there is a war, these are all cancer cells that are operating and trying to harm the planet. And so with you becoming more awakened in your approach to living consciously, you are contributing to the planet. And it'll take, a few years, like it'll take its own time for the earth to achieve what it wants to achieve. Few years, yeah, thousands of years. But you have to play your role well, right? You have to play your role well. And if you are able to, so हर सेल का अपना ड्रामा चल रहा हो, उसको अपना खाना बनाना है, ये करना है, वो करना है, ये सब. But then if that cell takes care of its well-being, the overall well-being of the human being, is taken care. Similarly, if every person on this planet is able to take care of their emotional health, if they are okay, if they are able to work on their spiritual connection, if they are able to handle their emotions well, we are all contributing to the well-being of the planet, right? So it's a bigger responsibility. And while I'm sharing all of this with you today, I want you to, be very conscious in creating your next 6 months goal for this year. Because as you've seen, Saturn has really been a game changer for 2024, especially in the area of your spiritual well-being, your tendency to give, your tendency to be of support, your tendencies or your willingness to be able to help others, to evolve, to heal the planet. Hi, Jyoti, right? So all of us have really been blessed to move in that direction. And like I said, jab wave aati hai, so it is better to move with the wave. So in 2024, if the wave of spirituality is coming, it would be easier for all of us to flow with that wave. So if you are in constant rhythm of doing your practices, you're there doing your meditation, making conscious goals, and for the time being, just putting those drama aside, you will be able to sail through very beautifully. So that is the whole, you can say, that should be your plan. That 2024, I'm going to ride the wave of Saturn. I'm going to work on my karma. I'm going to create better karma so that, I'm able to reap better benefits in the coming year. You can do all of this consciously. So, you can't do anything of the past. You cannot do anything. Yeah, you can create better things today and create a better future. So present or past जो है future, उस पे कहीं ना कहीं आपका control है through the actions that you are taking today. So, for the 1 hour that you are here today, you can consciously create goals that are going to help you in next 6 months to become more efficient in what you are doing, to find out ways how you can connect with the planet, how you can take care of little things. So how you're like, when I heard this podcast today, I was just thinking that taking care of plants is a very small thing, but not everybody does it, right? There are very few people who will go, उनका काम ही है कि पेड़ों में पानी दो, उनका काम ही है. जैसे अब I have fishes, like everybody was like क्यों पाल रहे, but I don't know, they stayed with me and बेचारे जब तक काम चल रहा था वो थी. I brought it because Samira wanted, and plants, शुरू से I had this, like मुझे लगता था अरे सूख जाएंगे, so it's like मेरी जिम्मेदारी. So all of this, I think probably if you have certain tendencies like this, you like to nurture things, understand that somewhere you are in tune with the Mother Earth, with your planets, with your planet's well-being, and you need to start taking this seriously. Just because you want to be a contributing cell in the journey or evolution of the planet Earth, and not become a cancer, by doing completely opposite things. And when you see people like that, हम क्या करते हैं? We are blessing them. If there is any ladai that is happening, there are people who are not on the right path, may God bless them. So we are trying to work on ourselves, and we are also trying to bless people and send good energy, good intention to all of them, because that is how we can contribute, right? So again, the inner cross needs to be activated. So consciously, every morning when you get up, you can just mentally, so जब आप ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश, when you जब आप वो पूजा कर रहे हो या आप सोच रहे हो about the Trinity, I want you to work on that Trinity within you. Just mentally say that today what I think, what I feel, and what I do will be in perfect harmony. I'll try my best to stay in alignment. Whatever I say, whatever I have, promised to people. If I've decided that I'm going to I'm going to talk respectfully, I'll do that. In your relationships also, sometimes what happens is, like, because I'm trying to work, try to create respect. Conscious respect for the person that is in front of you. Try doing that, and understand that everybody is trying to earn respect. Love से भी ज़्यादा कहीं respect की बात हो जाती है. How respectfully you treat that person. I think probably this is one of my biggest realization. We do talk about friendship, we do talk about love, but उसके अंदर एक inbuilt अगर आप respect ले आते हैं, that I will say things in a very civilized manner, या मैं अच्छे से बात करूँ. The whole thing that मैं अच्छे से बात करूँ, किसी के भी साथ मैं अच्छे से बात करूँ. और अगर कभी आप इधर उधर deviate होते हो, you see how you can make up to it. So you try your best to be in alignment with your own inner Trinity. Try to balance the giving and receiving, with good intention. Always remember that kindness supersedes truth. So even if you feel that, ये fact है, ये truth है, पर वो harmful है या painful है, then kindness will always supersede the truth. So try to, intentionally sow that habit of saying, toning yourself down, saying something that probably will be full of love, and there is kindness. So I just want that next 6 months, if we start working on loving kindness intentionally, that today I'm going to practice loving kindness in thoughts, words, and action, and whatever I do, it will be in alignment with, loving kindness towards myself and loving kindness towards other people, and just follow it for next 6 months. And trust me, when you do this, things are going to shift, because like I said, we have to be in alignment with the Mother Earth, and Mother Earth is like that. She's so forgiving. She is continuously nourishing us, protecting us in so many ways, right? So let's do that. Also, okay, so you have to understand your physical body, right? When you are doing physically something for somebody, that person is going to take advantage of the labor that you have, and probably, you get paid for it. So, but most of the time it happens that when you are getting paid for it, it depends on the other person, on what to pay you for the work that you are doing. And sometimes we are underpaid, right? And people take advantage of the work that we are doing. It happens all the time, right? So इसी तरह से emotionally also, the emotions that you create. So emotional world, maybe there are beings who try to tap into the emotion. So the emotional energy that you generate, you might not be using it. So like I said, people use anger, resentment, rage to create masterpieces. They use sadness to write a beautiful song. But if you're not doing anything of those emotions that you're generating day in and day out, there are beings who take advantage of those emotions, and they feed on that energy. And that is what happens with addiction. अगर आपने देखा होगा addiction में these are these गंदे से beings that are that attack your chakras or that stay in your chakras, and the moment you are probably smoking or going through an addiction, surrendering to an addiction, these elementals, they enjoy themselves. So they try to, or they want you to create a pseudo happy environment by these short-lived addiction, like by these addictions where you have these short-lived spikes of happiness, short-lived spikes of peace, maybe through having psychedelics or kisi bhi das. So you are being utilized by these elementals, we call them elementals, um, who feed on this energy. But when you're doing meditation, what you're doing is whatever high, low, sadness, joy that is coming, you are utilizing that to activate or bring down the divine energy within you. Okay, then you're using it to heal your body, and then you are trying to bless the Mother Earth. So you are in total control of the energy that you are creating during that 30 minutes or 15 minutes of meditations. And when you are able to do that, you are correct, you are attracting higher beings to yourself. So these beings are like feeding on like I said, if you go to a 5-star hotel, you can share your energy with prosperity energy. You can exchange and bring more prosperity energy in your aura if you want to. So when you are conscious, you are able to do a lot of trade-offs that you want to make. You can consciously utilize your emotions, your thought forms, to use it for your benefit and for the benefit of the Mother Earth. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of information for today. Okay, so let's go to the meditation. Jyoti, do you have more information on 7/7? The number 7.
No, no. You were telling about 7/7. I just actually joined in.
Yeah.
Or
So 7/7.
no, I don't have.
So 7. So basically, 7/7.
Sarkam, number 7 is Ketu, and Ketu is moksha.
Oh.
केतु
Yeah,
केतु
yeah.
केतु ही वो प्लेनेट है जो आपको मोक्ष की तरफ लेके जाता है. तो दिस इज प्योरली व्हिच इज गोइंग टू पुश यू टू स्पिरिचुअल.
Oh wow.
मेरा वही होने वाला है.
क्या होने वाला है?
My Mahadasha is going on of Ketu, and my date of birth is 7. And if I count my name by numerology, that is also 7.
Oh wow. Ketu is somebody without a head or without a...
Yeah, without a head. It is without head. So, Ketu में क्या रहता है आपका? You can't think that much. बस क्योंकि सोचना नहीं है. With head is with Rahu.
Interesting. Okay. But it
बट केतु इज केतु धड़ होता है, बट केतु कैन नॉट बी डिफीटेड.
अच्छा, केतु धड़ होता है and cannot be defeated. क्या बात है?
केतु के साथ एक झंडा होता है,
हाँ.
जो कभी विच इज अनडिफीटेड. तो केतु को अगर कुछ करना है तो वो करेगा जरूर.
Wow. Interesting. So आज के दिन I want you to think of certain things that you really want to do and accomplish, so that 8/8 portal जब आता है, we can again energize it. So you have time from 7/7 to 8/8, nearly a month, to understand what is it that you really want to create with this energy today. So I want you, while you are meditating or while you're introspecting on what you need in your life, you focus your energy into create. So it is also a number of creation. So 7 is a creation, 7 is spirit, it is magic, it is, the energy work. All of this is 7. So like good number to have, it's like a nice birth number, Jyoti. Okay, so let's start. Close your eyes. Connect your tongue to the palate. Chin upwards. And be aware. Okay, be aware of the top of your crown. Be aware of 12 inches above your crown. Be aware of a point of light, the soul star, connecting with an infinite ocean of golden energy. We will chant Om 3 times to bring down the energy of the divine and activate our vertical axis of the 7 chakras or the trinity within us. Make it as deep and be aware that, when you chant Om, that is when you are bringing the energy down, and when there is a gap, the energy is working through you. Okay, so be aware of the base of your feet. You're connected with the Mother Earth, so there is rooting, and then there is this divine energy, the Father aspect on top of your. Be aware of the portal 7-7. Be aware of the magic that you are waiting for happening in your life, or magic that you're already are to be activated. Om. Om. Last time, be aware of the will, the thinking, the feeling, doing aspect within the Brahma Vishnu creation. Be aware that all of this is getting activated. Oh. We chant the I am affirmation. I am that I am. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotions. I'm not even my thoughts. I am the soul. I'm a spiritual being of divine love, divine light, divine power. I'm a child of God. I'm connected with God. I am one with God. There is only oneness. Bring your attention to your heart. Be aware of the virtue of loving kindness. We want you to be aware of all the good things, beautiful things that you do for yourself and for others. By being in alignment with the loving wisdom energy within yourself, you bring an aspect of the Mother Earth, of loving, nurturing, to every person that you meet. And by being in alignment and harmony with the qualities of the Mother Earth, you're doing one of the best things that you can do for yourself, for your spirit, for your existence. So be aware of your heart once again. And be aware what is it and how can you increase your magic? How can you tap into the magic of your life, the magic of your soul, the magic of your spirit, to be able to become more efficient, more alive, more throbbing with life? How can you create more playfulness within yourself? How can you let go of the boredom, the seriousness within yourself and connect with the planet Earth? Connect with the joy, the happiness, the abundance of the planet. Be aware that you have the quality of the earth. Whatever is sown in the Mother Earth multiplies many, many times. So I want you to intentionally sow the seed of loving kindness, the seed of giving, the seed of hope, the seed of abundance and prosperity, success, spirituality within you. And be aware that as you are part of the planet Earth that multiplies, you have the capability, you have the tendency to multiply anything that you sow within yourself. Consciously be aware of all the weeds that you've sown within yourself of anger, hatred, jealousy, and be aware that by not energizing those weeds within you, you can focus on the seeds. Be aware of the wrong tendencies within yourself, but be aware that if you do not water those tendencies within you, they will not blossom. As you connect with your heart, be aware of the most beautiful monsoon that you've ever seen in your life. And I want you to connect with the monsoon, the beautiful rainfall that you've seen. Be aware that the spiritual energy is available to you like the rain. And the more you prepare your soil, the more you prepare yourself, you can utilize the spiritual energy to grow, nurture the beauty within yourself, the joy within yourself, the love within yourself, the charisma, the dynamism, the success, the abundance, the prosperity, the spiritual aspect within yourself. All of this can rapidly grow with the spiritual energy that you're soaking in every day. When you are shown up with disappointment, just remove it out of your way. When you're shown up with a challenge or an obstacle or a showstopper. Put it on the side. Be aware that this is not what you want to sow within yourself. So intentionally remove the tendencies of going back into your comfort zone, of accepting the disappointments, of accepting your defeat, your failures. This is not the time. You are on a spiritual high. And from this month onward, you will move on to the higher cycles of manifestation, materialization, growth, and evolution. So consciously think of the things that you would want to multiply within yourself, opportunities, qualities, avenues, and I want you to focus on them. Be aware that the emotion of gratitude is the glue that will attract, or is the magnet that will attract things at a super fast speed to you. So whenever there is a failure, whenever there is a conflict, whenever there is a defeat, don't let it stick to you. Let go. All of this is meant for you to grow and evolve in this year. Every defeat, every block is most welcome. But don't stick with it. Just move on. I want you to visualize the 7-7 portal as a gate. So visualize a gate, a huge golden gate in front of you, with the number 7 on one side of the gate, 7 on the other side of the gate. And be aware that you're radiating a light from your heart, loving kindness and wisdom. And I want you to understand that love and wisdom are the keys to every gate that you are going to enter. Any door that you see is locked, any door that is taking time for you to open, be aware that the key is loving kindness and wisdom. So I want you to now stand at the door of the 7-7 portal and visualize a key in your hand, a big key. And be aware that this key has the quality of love and wisdom. And this key is the gateway, or is the key to the gateway to your success, is the key to manifestation, is the key to your evolution, is the key to your spiritual maturity, is the key to your abundance, success, prosperity. And I want you to feel this key in your hand, right hand. Just feel that you have the key to all your problems. You have the key to all your doors that seem to be closed, seem to be difficult to move through. I want you to have that confidence that this key of love and wisdom is going to take you through every door that is closed in front of you. Take a deep breath and be aware that this magic of 7-7, the quality of the spirit, is love and wisdom. And the more you hold this key, the more you use this key, the more you put it in use, you will see that you become super efficient in opening all these doors, the more you use it. And I want you to consciously connect with this quality of love and wisdom within yourself. Be aware that you are not just incarnating on earth in this lifetime. You have several lifetimes of experience, several lifetimes of knowledge and wisdom within yourself. And the key is within you. And you're going to hold this key. Do not lose it. This key will be useful in unlocking any door that seems difficult in life. Take a deep breath and just feel the power of having this key, which can open any gate, any door, any window that you feel in your life that is closed. And I want you to move closer to the 7-7 gate and insert this key. And be aware that there are 6 more portals, 5 more portals in front of you. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Be aware that as you open this portal of 7-7 with this beautiful key, you will get nearly 30 days to work for every portal, for every opportunity, for every virtue of the upcoming 5 zodiac signs in your life. We are currently working with the energy of Moon, Cancer, the mother, the nurturing energies. I want you to fully imbibe that energy within you and be prepared for Guru Purnima, which is on 21st of July. Be aware that the role of the Guru is also like that of a mother. So be prepared with that energy, love and wisdom to be able to receive on 21st of July. Prepare yourself, lubricate yourself, magnetize yourself to be able to attract the love and wisdom that you need from your spiritual teacher to be able to execute your life better. And as you enter this door of 7-7, I want you to be aware of all the possibilities that lie in front of you in the coming 5 months. I want you to be in tune with the moon cycles, the full moons, the new moons that are coming forward, and the equinox and the solstice that we are going to witness in the coming months of September and December. To fully align your trinity, your spiritual cross, inner cross, with the cycles of the solar system. So just soak in the energies of 7-7. Just breathe in. And now we are going to chant the great invocation. And focus your eyes on the beautiful picture of the soul star of the 12th chakra. The great invocation from the point of light within the mind of God. Let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. Visualize this beautiful Mother Earth in front of you. the size of a small ball. We will chant Om Mani Padme Hum 3 times and bless the entire earth, all the beings, with the energies of loving kindness, wisdom, love, light, and power. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. May all sentient beings at all levels be divinely blessed by the love, light, and power of God. So be it, so be it, so it is. May all the beings in the higher worlds, middle worlds, and lower worlds be divinely blessed by the love, light, and power of God. May the entire humanity be blessed with connection with the Mother Earth. May the inner trinity of all of humanity be activated. May the blessings of God, the blessings of the Supreme Being, help each and every person with their spiritual journey. May humanity protect itself from any self-harm. May we all help in the evolution of our planet and our solar system. With the blessings of God, with the blessings of all the great Buddhas, all is possible. So be it. So be it, so it is. Visualize your country. May India be divinely blessed with good leadership, with growth, with spirituality. May India be blessed with peace, with safety, with divine protection. May India be blessed with rapid and proper success at all levels. So be it, so be it, so it is. Visualize your state, your city, the neighborhood that you stay in. All these people, without exception, be divinely blessed by the love, light, and power of God. All of these people be blessed with spirituality, loving kindness towards themselves and towards others. So be it, so be it, so it is. Now visualize your entire family, your extended family, any person who is related to you at any level. May all of these people be divinely blessed by the love, light, and power of God. May all these people be divinely blessed with loving kindness and non-injury at all levels. May they be blessed with immense success. May they be blessed with abundance, prosperity. May they be blessed with long life, health, well-being at all levels. So be it, so be it, so it is. Tathastha. Now visualize your own family, husband, wife, spouse, parents, and your children. All of you be divinely blessed at all levels. So be it. Now visualize yourself. I want you to congratulate each one of you for being consistent with your spiritual practice, for being able to master to a certain degree of giving. And just say, may this energy, may this spirit remain ignited and high during these coming months. And may it magnify, may it multiply many, many times. Bless yourself with waves of love, waves of joy, waves of sweetness. Bless yourself with the activation or the alignment of the Trinity within yourself. So be it, so be it, so it is. And share this love, joy, and happiness with every being around you. So So be it, so. Life is good. Let us give thanks to the Supreme God. We thank you to all the great ones, Holy Gurus, Holy Master Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels. We thank you all for your priceless blessings, especially my teacher and his guru. Thank you so much for this journey. Thank you in full faith. Deep gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love. Thank you. Now, the excess energies that your body cannot hold, ground them into the Mother Earth. May Mother Earth be healed. May Mother Earth be regenerated, revitalized. Blessings be to our Mother Earth. May Mother Earth be blessed with good air, good water, good earth. So be it. So be it. So it is. The thirst. Once done, you can open your eyes with a big broad smile. Okay. So I hope you had a beautiful meditation. And we are going to connect again tomorrow on the 8th of July with 73rd session. Okay. So good night and God bless, and see you again tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.